Now I will show it, I will do it one more time. As you can see here, what I explained but maybe didn't show well, this is pure water, so it's a bit dirty. But then when I switch between the color, I rinse quickly. Sometimes I wipe on the tissue here first, then I clean quickly and I wipe a bit more. So it has this really light coloration. But I often have water on the palette. It really helps you to go much faster, switching between the color. Let's focus on the wing and let's try again. So I take some water, I take my flesh tone and I go over it. Dilution is really important. You see the paint needs to flow on the model. So that's really, really important. It needs to really, and I don't use any retardant, flowing improver or any of these. I do not use. Sometimes I use it. It just depends. But right now you see the paint is quite fresh. Even if it's really dry now in Austria, still working quite fine. Now I take my red, I go and I blend, I wipe, but I never clean fully the brush, okay? See, I will clean when I go to a lighter color. Now I just wipe because the ink was too much, the red ink was too much on my brush. Then I take my flesh tone and I continue. You see, and I blend the border and it starts to take a really nice color. And here I clean in the water, okay? Then I take my black, and I do my black. Up, I remove the excess on the piece of towel and then I wet blend on the border of the two color. I push the black or darker color in the recessed, and as usual, black lining quickly, more black on top, black lining on the side, clean quickly over my water, and then my really light tone. So the brush now was clean really quickly, and then I take my really light yellow and go over the the paint start to dry, but it's still fully usable because I had some layer of new paint, and you can see you have a super nice gradient. You can always go to a darker color with a lighter color on your brush, but not the contrary. Oh, much harder. So here I clean quickly because I go to a lighter color and I continue. And you can play like this. You can really play 10 minutes to have a perfect gradient. And you see now on the right and left side, not exactly the same, so this needs to go a bit lower, the red needs to be a bit lower, so we reach the same point. I clean the brush quickly, my flesh tones disappear a bit from the model. See, it's really still really light. You can still the color under, and I will add more layers. The importance is that even I can come back on the side here and smoothing the transition with my red to make it even more intense with my flesh tone that both fit, and I can even start to darken a bit the side of the wings so it doesn't look too much wet blended, let's say. And here you see within really few minutes you achieve to make these wings. And yes, I think it's a quite nice technique to try and to experiment with. Here it's still dark. I had too much of the base primer showing it through, and I just okay, now it's okay, and a bit more of the yellow color. And you can add more layer, you can correct things. That's not the final layer. I will add maybe 1 or 2 layer quickly. I will add a wash. I can show you that right now. I will add a quick wash to emphasize all the veins and the recess of the wing. Okay.